Hey everybody, today is Tuesday, March 31st. Leo's getting warmed up there. Today we're going to do a total body exercise with one 20-pound dumbbell. All right, we're going to do arms, legs, abs, and in between Leo's going to keep his heart rate going with a little bit of shadow boxing.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Leo?
I feel good. I'm a little bit today, I don't want to say tired, because I'm asleep a lot, right? We're in quarantine, we don't go outside. But we have to keep going, right? We always talk about it, we have to keep going, no matter what. We want to share this training, this workout today. Like my wife, she was taught before, Diana, we're going to use only 20 pounds today. One dumbbell, 20 pounds. I'm going to try to touch a little bit everything. Okay, and remember, in between, I like to always throw some punch, keep my heart rate up. Okay, remember, at home, really carefully with the kid. I always put attention in the kid, so we don't want to have any kind of accident. Okay, I'm gonna use my timer. I love to use my timer for the time. Okay, it's gonna be basically 3 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep going 3 minutes in a 30-second rest. Okay, I have the timer right here. Okay, I'm gonna put basically 12 rounds. Like I say, I'm home, take your time, rest when you have to, okay? I'm gonna work out. My wife is gonna explain when I do the exercise, she's gonna explain basically the muscle I'm training, the muscle we're working, okay? I hope you enjoy. And thank you, Papa, for my towel close to me. Okay, I'm ready, I'm gonna start right now.
Great. Squat with the dumbbell. Good, great for the legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes. Great for the low back too. Good. You guys could also do this with no weight. You could do this with less weight, more weight, whatever you want. We're using right now 20 pounds. It's a perfect weight for us. Good. Make sure you exhale when you come up. Inhale, going down.
18, I'm gonna do 2 more. 19 and 20. Okay, I'm gonna start with my left arm. I'm gonna do a little bit shoulder press. I like to do it in this position. It's a little bit different. This is basically shoulder press, but in this way, I put a little bit less pressure in my shoulder in the end. When I go down, you can see the difference. Right here, I have to stop right here. Right here, I can stop a little bit lower. It's not too much pressure in my joint. Okay, I'm gonna try to do 15. 3.
Good. Everybody remember, keep your stomach tight. You don't want to arch that low back. Squeeze those abs. Good. And like Leo said, this one is a little bit more safe for the shoulder, holding the dumbbell right in front of the shoulder instead of out to the side. Good.
15.
Perfect. 15 and 15. Good. Exhale up. Whenever you're doing the lift, exhale. Good. Squeeze your stomach. Perfect. Now, if you guys at home are using a 20-pound dumbbell also, this could be a little bit heavy. You could always hold it with 2 hands, hold it at your chest, holding the sides of the dumbbells. That way you're distributing the weight.
Perfect. I like to do a back exercise. Maybe it's a little bit hard to start in the floor in the beginning. I'm gonna use the table. Okay, I'm gonna start with my right hand. Push-up position. If you go a little bit wider in your leg, it's a little bit easy. If you close your legs, it's a little bit harder.
Good. This is a great plank alternative. Plank is a great exercise for the stomach, low back, and the only problem with it is that could be sometimes a little bit slow and boring. So this is a great way to add a little bit of pizzazz into it.
I'm going to do 15 now with my left side. Remember, squeeze your stomach. Keep really tight your abs.
Great form, Leo. Everybody make sure that your hips are straight. Try not to twist to one side and try to keep your body as straight as you can while rowing up to the hip. Good. And don't forget to breathe.
I'm sorry, this is basically the time. They say rest, 30-second rest. I don't want to rest. I want to keep going. I'm going to move my arm a little bit. I'm going to throw a punch. I'm going to start with my left leg in the front, only across, left and right, left and right, left and right. Start slow, little by little, and slow, and move your upper body, upper body. See my upper body? Twist, and each point you have to twist and make sure you keep your hands up, hands up, hands up, and the time say, ready? I think I'm finished at 11. I'm gonna do 3 more, 4 more, to finish the 15. 15, perfect. Now I'm gonna do a little bit bicep. You look beautiful, Papa. You look amazing. I love your shoes. I'm gonna do a little bit bicep in a squat position. A little bit hard for your leg, of course. I have to engage my core, okay? So I'm gonna go down, squat position, bicep. Thank you. $12. Okay, I'm gonna do 12 the other side.
Great leg isolation workout. Feel the burn in the quads, hamstrings, glutes while putting some biceps into it. It's perfect.
Thank you, Rosie. Thanks, Mama, for that one. You can put it right there, baby. Thank you so much. I'm working right here. Go right there, Mamita, please. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you. A lot of patience with the kid. They try to play too and have a good time. Okay, I'm gonna drink a little bit water for now. Now, I'm gonna working a little bit my chest. I like the control. So, with my babies there, right? So I have to really carefully with the weight. Okay, always try to keep them safe. It's a little bit hard. I understand. We wanna work out and the kid they there, but just remember, patient. Okay, I wanna do a little bit push-up. It's a little bit hard for me. I have a surgery a year ago, almost a year and 1 month and a half with a rotator cuff. So I have to go really carefully, especially in push exercise. Okay, I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna try to do 10. I think 10 is okay for me.
Good, everybody. This is just like a plank. You're clearly moving, working the chest and the shoulders, but make sure, just like a plank, that you squeeze your stomach and try to keep your body very straight. Okay. A lot of people make the mistake of having their head down. Try to keep your head straight with your body. Leonidas wants to do some.
Now,
Stop.
I'm gonna working a little bit my tricep, okay? So, really carefully with the weight and the kid. Always put attention. Roxy, mamita, please, Roxy, go play with your brother right there, mama. Please, go play right there. For Leonidas, thank you. Thank you, Roxy. Love you, mama. Roxy, love you. Go right there, play right there, mamita. Please. Thank you. Right there. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going with my tricep exercise. I want to do some push-up. I don't have too much weight right now, but after push-up, the time says 30-second rest, but I'm gonna finish right here, working my tricep.
Good. Again, guys, squeeze your stomach. You don't want to arch that low back. You don't want to finish your exercise with some low back pain. So squeeze the stomach. Good. Exhale going up. Perfect.
16. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in the floor. The time. I'm gonna put the time right here. It's basically, it's a round. That's fine, but I like to have a little bit control in the time. So I wanna do a little bit chest. Okay, I'm gonna go in the floor. Working in my chest, and like I always at the same time, I like to train in my stomach too, my abdominal muscle. Okay, so right here, really carefully, you see my elbow and my shoulder, keeping a little bit lower. You don't want to hurt your shoulder. I'm gonna keep my leg straight, and I'm gonna move only a little bit, but this is a really good exercise for your lower stomach. Okay, and I'm gonna lift in the weight, training my chest. Squeeze your stomach.
Good. Great way to do some lower abdominals with chest. Remember, everybody, if this 20 pounds is a little bit heavy for you, you could use, of course, a lighter weight, but you could also hold it on each side of the dumbbell and use both arms at the same time. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Good. You're going to be feeling this one for sure. Great job, Leo. How many are you doing
Thank
on
you.
this side?
11, 12, 13, 14. I do 14 the other side.
Perfect.
Like I say, I mean, don't worry about the weight. 20 pounds, 10 pounds. The main thing is some weight you can handle it. And remember, the heavy you go, right? Yeah, you're gonna go a little bit stronger, right? Because you're lifting heavy weight. If you have light weight, this is the only you have. You can do a little bit more rep, maybe 15, maybe 20, okay? If it's heavy for you, I always recommend 6 to 8. If it's super heavy, of course, 4, 5, it depends. Just be careful, okay? The idea right now is stay busy at home. Try to have really good circulation, any kind of workout you can do. It's a lot of amazing videos outside, but today we want to share with you guys, okay? So, okay, now I'm going to keep going. I'm going to come back with the leg again. This time it's going to be a little bit lunges. I love this exercise. I'm going to do in the same position, okay? I'm not going to walk lunges because you can see my kids, they play around. So I'm going to go regular lunges, okay?
Good. Everybody make sure that your knee, that front knee, doesn't go over your toes. You want to have a nice 90 degrees going down. Try to keep your back straight, shoulders back, chest up. Perfect.
Mama, share with him. Mama, let him play. Roxy, let him play, Mamita, with the ball. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Roxy. There we go. 15. Now I'm going to do 15 the other side. Always remember, good posture, okay? Always make sure you keep a good form in this exercise. Really carefully with your knee. Knees in the front. Explain a little bit, Diana, when I do the exercise. What is the main, basically, the main mistake a lot of people are doing when they do this kind of exercise? So, explain, please.
A lot of people, when doing a lunge, first of all, they could hunch over with their back because it's tough. But like Leo said, try to keep that front knee straight down from your ankle.
You want to keep your knee behind your toes. See my feet, my toes, always behind. You don't want to do this. No. This is a no. It's too much pressure in your knee. Keep your knee behind your toes. Keep it straight. You see when I go down, you see the line? Always respect that space in order to don't hurt your knee, your joints.
A great way to do this is to focus on leaning on your heel, on your that front leg. Put pressure on your heel instead of the toes.
Yep. So, okay. Now I'm going to use the towel. Okay, so where do you put the towel? My little boy. Okay, so I'm going to come back on the floor to do a little bit abs. I'm looking at the timer. We're doing really good. Later I'm going to do a little bit some kind of little bit cardio, maybe 1 or 2 minute shadow boxing move. But now let's do some abs. I really like this exercise, this stretching. I'm stretching my glutes, right? If you can see my feet, putting in my leg, this part in the leg, close to the ankle. Yeah, so if you can see, I'm stretching my right glute. See my right leg, this area, I'm stretching. And at the same time, right, I'm working my lower stomach if I do it in this way. I really like this exercise.
This is great for people that have sciatic nerve problems. Or even if you think you don't have a bad sciatic nerve, if you have low back pain and it's specifically more on one side than the other, this is a great stretch for that.
Yeah, the stretching, yes, it's really important to explain. Stretching. If you have problem in your sciatic and your nerve, you don't want to maybe do this kind of exercise because it's a little bit hard for you, for your low back. You put a lot of pressure on. You can do it, of course, like a stretching. If you're going to stretching, yes, you see the way I'm stretching, you have to relax your chest and you have to relax your back and you're stretching really, really carefully, okay? If you have problem with your nerve, your sciatic nerve, it's a really good stretching, but no exercise. I'm not recommended to do this kind of exercise if you have problem in you, even in your low back, or it's a little bit intense because if you can see, my hand is in the front, so I don't have too much protection in my low back. If you want to do it with a little bit more protection in your low back, one more time, if you have some kind of little situation or problem, you see my hand, put your hand behind your glute under, see? And you can do it in this way. However, just really carefully, listen your body. Before you listen to me or listen to somebody else, listen your body. Your body's gonna tell you when something is wrong. Just really carefully, okay? Yes, remember guys, we only want to share with you right now. I know it's a little bit hard to stay at home with all this situation, but we can make it. We're gonna be better. This is gonna be, you know, better in the future. Well, right now we have to focus, right? We have to keep going day by day. One of the best things for me is workout. When I work out, I'm always feel better later. So I'm gonna do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. Okay? I'm gonna drink a little bit water, and it's gonna be pretty soon time to do a little bit shadow boxing. Let me see the time. Okay.
Make sure you guys drink plenty of water, take a good little rest, and breathe.
Yeah, take your time.
'Cause things are about to get crazy.
It's right now 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 14 seconds. I'm gonna do a little bit shadow boxing for 2 minutes, okay? I'm gonna use my leg, everything. Take your time home.
Good, great agility, speed, great cardio conditioning without having to have a lot of space to run outside. This is a great cardio for people with a living room like we do to do our exercise in. Notice how Leo's breathing. If you guys could hear him doing a good exhale with every punch. Great breathing. And make sure you move, work that footwork.
Just be careful, Mom. Be careful, Roxy.
Okay.
Okay, right there, Mamita, please. I don't want to leave us come right here. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm not a patient. Come on, guys, 10 seconds. 10. Let's go. 9, 8. Keep going.
Good, strong finish.
There we go. The time saying it's time to rest a little bit. Gonna rest. Basically, it's a 10-second rest. See the time right here. I wanna do a little bit abs. I know your heart rate, my heart rate is really high. I'm gonna keep going. This 30 seconds, I'm gonna do a little bit abs. I like to push. Me personally, I like to always push a little bit. However, I always say to my friend, to my client, is take your time. Okay? I know everybody like to push, but you have to be really realistic, right? And take your time. Everybody's completely different. Gracias, Papa. Thank you. Love you. Be careful right here, Papa. Okay? Be careful. I don't know how many I have, but I'm gonna do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I love this exercise They look easy, but it's not easy. If you put attention, I'm lifting my leg. The leg have me, the leg stay close to me. I keep it up, so it's hard for my lower stomach.
Good. Make sure you guys exhale up, inhale down. Good. Give it a good reach. Squeeze your stomach with every exhale up.
5 more.
Good. 3, 4, last one. 5. Good.
Woo. Okay, now I'm gonna use a 25 pound. 20 pound, because we have a little bit different way. We like 25. I like to do, like I say in the beginning, I like to do like a full workout, right? This is the way I like to train my client. One of the way I like to train myself, because usually I'm training my client 1 hour, 50 minutes, right? So I'm trying to squeeze that time and I give you a really good workout on my client. Nothing wrong to focus on one muscle at a time, 2 muscles, that's amazing too. However, I like to mix. I like to improve a little bit everything, okay? So right now I'm gonna work in my back, in my bicep in the same time, okay? So I'm gonna start with the row exercise, back, okay? I'm gonna try to do at least 10 each side. So 1, I go up, but if you see my position, it's basically like a Romanian deadlifting. Roxy, mama. Thank you, mama. Thank you, Roxy, I love you. So it's basically like a Romanian deadlifting. I'm not bending my knee too much, only a little bit. So I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna work in my back. 1, I go up, bicep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. This is a great exercise for the hamstrings and low back,
6,
and of course for upper back and biceps.
7.
I love to do one side at a time because you always know that one side is stronger than the other. This is the best way to even it out.
9, that's right. 10, and also the benefit for your abdominal, you put a little bit more pressure in your obliques, right? Because in order to keep my body straight, I need to squeeze, but I have extra weight in one side. Right now I'm gonna do it with my right side. So when I do the exercise, or when I go up and I do the bicep, I feel the pressure in my oblique, because one more time I have more weight in the other side. So this is another good thing to do, working at the same level. You do 10, you have to do 10, and one more time you abdominal. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going, don't stop. 9. The time is gonna pass, no matter what. No matter what, everything is gonna be, everything right here, and you and me, everything right here is gonna be okay. We have to stay healthy, and we have to stay strong for them, for you. Okay, it's super important. No matter what, just keep going, because we're gonna come back to normal. And 30 and 40, and no matter what, it's not about the time. It's about what we do right now. Just keep going. You don't wanna come back to work and feel, oh my God, I'm not doing nothing for the last 1 month or 2 months or whatever. Keep going, do something, and later you're gonna be happy about it. You're gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna start to work out. Maybe you're not gonna have the time, I know, when you come back, but at least once a week, at least twice a week. But this is a moment. If you do it, I'm 100% you doing it right now and you happy. But if you not do it, this is the right time to do it. So no matter what, the way you see it, it's always a good moment to start. And it's always going to be a good time and it's always going to be a bad time. It's really depends the way you take it, the way it's hard. It's hard for me. I have 3 kids. I'm a trainer. I'm not training nobody right now. It's hard for everybody, but we have to keep pushing. We have to keep going no matter what. And now the best way to keep doing and keep pushing is in a positive way, right? So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna come back to leg. I love to train in my leg. I mean, it's important for everybody, right? Leg is super important. I wanna do some squat, and I wanna work in my squat in my shoulder a little bit. So this is really heavy for my shoulder right now. So I'm gonna lift in the weight, of course, using my hip, okay, my leg. Anyway, I have to really carefully with my boy. I'm gonna try to do at least 12 to 15 each side, okay?
Good, great for endurance. Great for the heart. And it's fun because you're swinging.
13, yes.
Good.
14.
Good, make sure you bring it down
15.
slow, exhale up.
Keep really tight in your stomach, your core. Super, super important, crucial. Crucial for protect. You don't wanna have a hernia. So always keep tight your abdominal muscle, your abdominal area.
Good, notice Leo's breathing. Really important. When you're tired, you wanna just huff and puff. But if you focus on your breathing, inhale down, exhale up. This is gonna help you keep moving. Good, make sure you squeeze your stomach. It helps support that low back.
I'm gonna come back to chest, a little bit more tricep and shoulder, okay? Always watch your back, always put attention, okay? You don't wanna go to the hospital right now. We don't wanna do that. We have to stay healthy and be safe. I'm gonna work in my shoulder, my deltoid, anterior, and my tricep, okay? And you know my rule, when I'm in the floor, I'm trying to engage a lot my abdominal muscle, okay? So I'm gonna keep in this time my leg straight in the same position, and I'm gonna try to lift in this way at least 15 times each side. I like to keep my head up. Usually you see me like that is because I'm engaged a little bit more my upper stomach, okay? Roxy, mamita, please go right there. Please play with him right there, please, for the way. Thank you, mama. Go, papa. I think I have like a 7. Okay, thank you, papa. 8. Thank you. 9. 10. Go with your sister, papa. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Gonna do 5 more. 16.
Remember, everybody, you want your back flat on the floor. So if it's a little bit hard for you to have both legs up, you could always have one foot planted and one leg straight.
Exactly.
Good. Just make sure that your back is flat on the floor.
Exactly. Super important, guys. Remember, I'm trying to, one more time, to show you a little bit different, position. But listen your body before you listen to me. I'm a trainer, and I'm not seeing you right now. I don't really know what is your conditioning. Only I'm trying to share with you, like I do, is we share exercise with you guys. And like my wife Diana, she was talking about the leg. They hurt your back, only one leg at a time. Okay, that's fine. If not, you can maybe lifting both, but you see my knee close to